Yeah. Okay. Good.
So are we talking the same size? Is the same size as the actual
Yeah.
product
Yeah.
release?
So that's almost to scale. The iPad's almost to scale.
Okay. So my first concern is anything exposed on the outside is prone to theft. So respectfully, I don't like the idea of exposing everyone to my iPad because they'll see it and would-be muggers might have an easy chance to get to it. I know it's easy to get to, but I would much prefer your alternative design, which is flip over with this lid right here. I probably would keep my iPad turned in, so maybe making this compartment opaque would be good instead of keeping it transparent. You know, if it were my actual device and I were on the go with just this small bag, I probably want to get in, pull this out, put it down, and then be on the go. Also, one thing to be aware of is this space big enough for an iPad plus a case? Because people often have the Kensington cases or, you know, the black rubber cases that you can buy separately from.
Right.
So people don't often carry it just by itself if they want to get it all scratched.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they don't want to carry it like that if they don't want to get it scratched. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah. I got it.
So naked, not so much a fan. Covered, I think that would be cool.
Okay.
Also, if this were padded on the inside,
Okay.
I'm assuming this is going to be padded here so it can absorb a little shock just in case someone bumps into it.
Okay. Part of our design was that when you have it exposed like that, is that you can actually still use the iPad.
Gotcha.
How does that change anything?
So what you're saying is like, you know, if it were exposed like this, you could actually just put your bag down and use this as a stand.
Exactly. Or you can flip it up and still access it without actually removing it from the case.
Like this?
Yeah. Oh, or while you're holding it, you can flip it up, and you can still, do that.
For an iPad, it's a little bit different than if you had something like a Samsung Galaxy.
Okay.
Because the iPad's a little bit bigger. It's kind of hard to hold with one hand like this.
Okay.
If you have to have two hands, it kind of defeats the purpose because you need one hand to navigate. If this were a Galaxy, it's a little bit smaller. You're meant to hold with one hand, so you could do that. So certainly that could be an idea for Galaxy. This would be a little bit awkward to be walking around personally like this. I mean, I could see myself eventually getting used to it and just kind of like typing with it, but I probably wouldn't have that as my first option.
Okay. So is your normal use right now then, let's say if you have a bag, is that you would just take it out of your bag and then use it?
Yeah, holding my stuff while using my iPad would be kind of cumbersome. I mean, this is obviously a smaller bag than my to-me shoulder bag, which is full of books and my computer and stuff. But typically what I do is, I would pull it out and just use it on its own.
Okay.
If it has a case, I type with it.
Okay.
If I just had it on my own, I'd read like this.
Okay.
So, like the idea, but I probably would prefer just as a standard, covered bag.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
If we use your, what's this one called?
This one we don't have a name for it. It's flat version 1.
So again, you're looking for, you're not looking to carry too much stuff with you, right? So,
Yeah.
from what I understand, this part is covered, so you don't see the iPad from the outside, which is good.
Right.
I think what you said was that you could use it from here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, kind of awkward. Even if the straps came all the way down, this seems to me kind of awkward to be typing on the go with this, because again, it's kind of heavy. I mean, the device is 1.5, 2 pounds. It's not really, really light.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you put a lot of pressure on these straps, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So even if there was like a, what's that material called in your bag where it tightens?
This thing or?
No, where actually the straps, they're made of that nice
Okay,
fabric.
it's like nylon.
Nylon or Kevlar or whatever that is.
Yeah.
That seems like it would put a lot of stress on this, and then what happens if this thing tears or slips?
Okay.
Then you might be kind of freaked out.
Okay.
As just a general case, like if this were the design, again, I'd probably prefer some kind of cover on top of this.
Okay.
Unless this part were thickly padded.
Okay.
Because you never know when someone's going to bump into you, or you're just going to run into a table, or
Right.
someone opens a door and just runs into this, right?
Got it.
I always like padding my electronics when I carry them.
Okay.
So that's why I have like a padded case inside my laptop bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Okay. So given these 3 prototypes, I'm not sure if there's anything on the, or I'm pretty sure there's anything on the market like this yet. But what would you pay for it?
Probably $40.
$40. Okay, and
I mean,
then
a typical iPad case by itself is like $30. If the bag is really thin and not meant to carry too much gear, I probably wouldn't pay too much money, maybe $50, 40, 50.
okay. I think that's it.
Cool.
Okay, cool.